Manacon and Case Nigeria Limited. We are in partnership with some logistic and haulage firms in the European Union on the recruitment of professionally trained truck drivers from Africa. Now, we are doing this in conjunction with the Driving Schools and Safety Alliance Africa, DSSAA. The Driving School and Safety Alliance Africa is an international organization made up of driving instructors, driving school owners, and road safety advocates operating in 13 countries, 13 African countries. We have our headquarters in the Gambia. Specifically, the recruitment covers psychomotive analysis, it covers use of the road, it covers proficiency in the operation of modern trucks. Of course, you should know that modern trucks that are used for haulage today all over the world are fully automated. So you undergo all this training, both the theoretical and then the practical training, and then we onboard you to our partners in the EU who will assist you with visa procurement, employment placement, and the work permit. What are the requirements? You must have a Class G driver's license. You must have an international driving permit. You must have a police character certificate. And of course, you must have a certification, your international passport, of course, which is very, very mandatory. Once you give us these documents, we will now push these documents to our partners in the EU who will get you an employment placement. And then we do some preliminary training here before you proceed to the European Union to start with your driving occupation. Now, part of the training we are giving here is the ADR training. ADR is a French abbreviated word for Accord Dangereux Routier, which is a convention on the conveyance of dangerous goods in the EU. So just like you have the hazmat training in the US, you have the ADR training in the EU, and it is mandatory. After the training, you are given a certification. Without an ADR certificate, you cannot operate a heavy-duty truck in the EU. Now, what is ADR all about? If you are driving a truck that is conveying petrol, gas cylinder, chemicals, explosives, corrosives, you must undergo the ADR training. And what are the components of the training? The first training you undergo is on safe handling. There is a procedure for handling this kind of dangerous, hazardous goods from the point of loading to disembarkation. Then the second aspect is on route optimization. Your routes for such conveyance are pre-selected before you even leave your point of conveyance. We also look at the labeling procedures. There are labels and stickers for hazardous goods which the driver must be familiar with. And these stickers or labels must be placed on the truck when such hazardous goods are being conveyed. Then we look at the safety equipment. There are safety equipment that are mandatory for the driver to use to cover the hand, to cover the body while conveying such dangerous goods. Then there are firefighting equipment, fire extinguishers, fireballs, and other fire suppressing materials, which the driver, of course, must also be trained on how to use them and their applications. Then, lastly, we have procedures in the event of an emergency. If there is a crash, what is the driver expected to do? Which are the call lines, the emergency helpline that he's supposed to call immediately to get assistance, to get rescue? So these are the things that make up the ADR training, which we are giving here free of charge for all those who have enrolled for this program. But for those who have not enrolled, they have to pay for this training. Now, at the end of this program, you are ready to get on board. So we are calling on graduates who have the cognitive ability to undergo this training, as well as professionally trained truck drivers, to visit us at 18B Romola Road, that is where our office is in Port Harcourt, and get the full information on what you can do to be onboarded for this scheme. Thank you.